And starting with a quick roundup of news in brief, Rahul's, beg your pardon, Republic's Yakub's news break has now gotten bigger with MVA ministers seen with RAUF MEMON. Republic TV has also accessed exclusive pictures of Abdul Rauf MEMON with the Juma Masjid Trust and ministers of Mahavikas Aghadi government. Also accessed a sensational letter by former graveyard trustee where terrorist Yakub MEMON is buried. In the letter sent to the Mumbai police dated January 6, 2020, the then trustee claimed to have received a threat call from Tiger MEMON's close aide and relative of RAUF MEMON. The Olympic Committee has issued a final warning to the Indian Olympic Association to conduct its elections or face a suspension. The IOC has given India until December to conduct its elections or face immediate suspension when the world body's executive board meets. NEERAJ Chopra scripted history for India, becoming the first Indian to win the retirement trophy in the finale of Diamond League series in men's javelin in Zurich. He clinched his best throw of 88.44 meters, coming only second. In fact, this throw that was made in his second attempt. More trouble has mounted for Mamta's man Anubrata Mondal, this time in 2010 BIRBHUM violence case where Anubrata Mondal was produced before the court. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court stayed the demolition of CURLIES restaurant in Goa. Remember, the restaurant is linked to the death of Sonali Fogart for violating the coastal regulation zone norms. Celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Union Home Minister Amit Shah flagged a bike rally where 75 bikers covered 75 iconic locations, would cover iconic locations pan-India in this rally. Meanwhile, tensions erupted in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri over possession of land as attached by the administration over a disputed piece of land, while the Muslim community is claiming that the land belongs to them, saying that a mosque would be built on this disputed land. A major political merger may also come out, may happen in the coming days as reports have surfaced of a possible merger of cabinets. Captain Amarinder Singh's Punjab Lok Congress looking to merge with the BJP. In a big development in BILKIS BANO case, all the 11 convicts were issued notice by the Supreme Court. The top court has further asked Gujarat government to provide documents on record. After the demise of Queen Elizabeth II, the government of India has decided that there will be one-day state mourning that will be observed on 11th of September pan-India. A 28-year-old man has now been arrested following the serious assault of a Sikh priest in Manchester, who remains in hospital. The Sikh priest was attacked on 23rd of June in Manchester. The horrific assault was captured in CCTV footage as well. The Supreme Court, meanwhile, refused to entertain a petition seeking directions to authorities to arrest former BJP spokesperson NUPUR Sharma for her remarks. The Supreme Court, meanwhile, observed it would grant bail to Kerala journalist SIDDIQUE KAPPAN, who was booked by the state government under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. The Australian Prime Minister, meanwhile, Anthony Albanese, expressed his sad condolences over the demise of Queen Elizabeth II.
It is a day of profound sadness and grief for the royal family, who have lost a beloved mother, grandmother and great-grandmother. The person who for so long was their greatest inner strength. Australian hearts go out to the people of the United Kingdom who mourn today, knowing they will feel they have lost part of what makes their nation whole. It is a time of mourning for the people in Britain, across the Commonwealth and indeed around the world.
Australian national flag, meanwhile, was seen flying at half-mast across the state as the nation expressed its sadness at the passing away of Queen Elizabeth II at the age of 96 years. The Prime Minister of Japan, Fumio Kishida, expressed his condolences to Britain following the demise of Queen Elizabeth II. Kishida said that Queen's death was not only a great loss for Britain but also for the world, as she played a pivotal role for peace and prosperity of the international society. Meanwhile, crowds gathered outside Buckingham Palace where they paid their tributes to England's longest reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, who has now died at the age of 96 years after 70 years on throne. US President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden paid tributes to Queen Elizabeth II. The two wrote in a book of condolences at the British Embassy in Washington as well. Biden said that we mourn, and I quote, "We mourn for all of you, Biden," and that she was adding that Queen Elizabeth II was a great lady. The UK has begun a 10-day mourning period on Friday with bells tolling around Britain's and 96 gun salutes that were planned in London, one for each year of Queen's long life. People around the globe, meanwhile, gathered at Britain's embassies to pay homage to the Queen, who died Thursday in a castle in Scotland. The face-off between the BJP and AAP over liquor scam gate has intensified, with BJP staging a mega showdown in the national capital demanding resignation of Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. Amid the showdown in the national capital, BJP leaders also burnt effigies of Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal. However, soon after, they were stopped by the Delhi police personnel who were deployed at these protest sites. Amid the mega showdown in the national capital, heavy security was deployed at the protest site. BJP leaders held placards and also burned effigies of Manish Sisodia and Kejriwal demanding Sisodia's resignation. As the protests continue at the national capital, BJP's Delhi President Adesh Gupta stated that the protest would continue till the state's national capital's deputy chief minister resigns, calling him the main official responsible for the excise policy scam in the national capital.
देखिए, दिल्ली भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ये प्रदर्शन जारी रहेगा। हमारा ये जन आंदोलन है। हम दिल्ली के जन जन तक जा रहे हैं। दिल्ली में आम आदमी पार्टी सरकार ने भ्रष्टाचार की सीमाएं तोड़ दी हैं और उन्होंने दिल्ली की आम जनता के साथ विश्वासघात किया है। जो कहते थे हम आम इंसान की बेहतरी के लिए काम करेंगे, वो शराब माफिया को फायदा पहुंचाने के लिए कुर्सी पर बैठकर काम करते हुए उन्होंने दिल्ली के टैक्स पेयर के पैसे को शराब माफिया को लुटाया है, दिल्ली के खजाने को लुटाने का काम किया है। ऐसे भ्रष्टाचारी उप मुख्यमंत्री मनीष सिसोदिया, जब तक उनको बर्खास्त नहीं किया जाता, अरविंद केजरीवाल के खिलाफ, ये सरकार के खिलाफ ये आंदोलन जारी रहेगा।
Now, a multi-story building in Azad Nagar market area of the national capital collapsed this morning, injuring at least 4 people. As of now, the rescue operations are still underway as several people are still feared trapped in the debris. Meanwhile, a group of police personnel were attacked at the dental college in New Market area of Patna as 4 people reported to have run away after they spotted the police in turn beat the personnel. In fact, upon being caught, the assault was carried out to free the 2 people who had been apprehended by the police. The Air Chief Marshal and the Chief of Air Staff are on a visit to the headquarters of Eastern Air Command and at Shillong in Meghalaya to attend the annual EAC Commanders Conference. In his address to the commanders, Air Chief Marshal emphasized the need for critical analysis and measures to enhance operational preparedness. Union Minister Piyush Goyal greeted the Indian Army's Captain Vikram Batra on his birth anniversary. The officer was posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra for his service during the Kargil War and came to be known as SHAH for his actions during the Operation Vijay in June of 1999. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Jaishankar called on Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida at the conclusion of 2+2 meeting between the two countries. The External Affairs Minister also expressed confidence that the vision articulated by Prime Minister Kishida and Prime Minister Modi would be realized soon, adding that protesters, in fact, saying that there is a lot of potential in the ties between India and Japan. Meanwhile, protesters in Jammu and Kashmir responded with counter-slogans after a complaint was filed over the alleged pro-Pakistan and anti-India slogans that were raised at a government medical college in Jammu following a cricket match between Afghanistan and Pakistan as part of the Asia Cup. Ghulam Nabi Azad, while taking a jibe at the Gandhis, stated how he stayed quiet for 3 days as they fired missiles against him following his resignation letter, further adding that they had been pulling his punches at present. The setting up of posters of Ghulam Nabi Azad's political campaign in Kishtwar was objected to after it was allegedly placed on a temple of the Mata Machel. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann will address a public meet in Himachal's Mandi today. During their visit to Mandi, they will also announce Aam Aadmi Party's fifth guarantee to people of Himachal Pradesh ahead of the assembly polls in the state of Himachal Pradesh. President Draupadi Murmu meanwhile launched the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, which is aimed at providing community support to those who are suffering from the disease. Under this campaign, people and institutions can adopt blocks, districts or even an individual patient and can provide nutritional and treatment support. BJP National President JP Nadda arrived in Chhattisgarh. Nadda will also attend BJP events and 3-day RSS National Coordination Meet.